Hi, everybody. Well, are you ready to start getting into our next storm? And as this graphic says, strongest storm of the week getting ready to take aim at us. That's right. This front that comes in Wednesday overnight into early Thursday morning looks to be stronger, certainly in terms of moisture, than the one that came in Sunday evening. Now, snow levels eventually will get down as low behind it as what we had Sunday overnight into the day Monday. And this is the water vapor imagery that you're looking at. The cloudiness from this fetch of moisture is what spilled in today, took away any chance of sun. And although today it's been mostly some light rain, occasionally, I think rain is going to pick up somewhat overnight tonight, be fairly steady, and then the heavier rain rates will take hold tomorrow, a day that will just rain and rain and rain. That will continue into Wednesday overnight until that front comes through in the early morning hours of Thursday. And then we'll get right back into the low snow levels of more cold and snow, potentially below 1,000 feet once again, all over. So, isn't that crazy? Now, let's see here. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I am getting rid of this. Let me get caught up. Here is what I wanted to show you. This is the water vapor imagery. So I had a snapshot of this, and it's up in this area here. So right back here where you see the lack of water vapor, basically, that's the cold air with cumulus clouds and the showery pattern that will produce snow showers down below 1,000 feet again later in the day, Thursday into Friday and into Saturday. In the meantime, here's the fetch of moisture. And see how there's a little more width to this moisture right here? That's the bubble of warmer air that will come in, give us the steady rain all day Wednesday. And then eventually the cold front will come in the early morning hours of Thursday, and then the snow levels will drop. And then here we go all over again. So a lot of things to show you. Number one, the National Weather Service already popping up a winter storm warning for the Cascades. That's the pink color here. Once again, this does not include the low elevations of the gorge. Once again, it will be a west wind flow where temperatures down low would generally hold above freezing through the entire cold weather period. But the winter storm warning for the Cascades, I'm looking at my notes, this goes into effect at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon with moisture rates getting heavier and heavier and extends all the way into Friday morning. And absolutely, when you get up to 5,000 feet Meadows and Timberline, there's going to be another 2 feet plus of snow coming down. Now, the bluish tone, this is the Coast Range, of course, and this is a winter storm watch at this point. And this goes into effect Wednesday night into Thursday night. And again, we're looking for the potential of 3, 4, 5, 6 inches of snow up around 1,000, 1,200 feet in the Coast Range. Could be a little bit more. We didn't see more than that last time. We'll see what we get this time. But again, the cold depth of this air is very similar to what came in Sunday and Monday. Now, this is amazing. This is courtesy of KGW TV and their Futurecast movie. And I'm going to show you some more rain animations here in a second. But this is showing you total rain amount potential for what has fallen today, which has been around 1/10 of an inch in some cases, to what will fall overnight tonight, Wednesday night, ending Thursday at 10 o'clock in the morning. This shows well over 1 inch of rain. In fact, over 1/2 of an inch of rain. Pardon me, over 1.5 inches is what I meant to say. In Kelso, Portland, Salem, over 2 inches in Corvallis. Look at Tillamook. Holy cow. Over 4.5 inches. Astoria approaching 3.5 inches of rain. This is that moisture plume I just showed you on the water vapor imagery, and it is going to give us a heck of a deluge, something we have not seen in this cold weather pattern going back to Sunday night. Again, a lot more moisture attached to this overall specific storm system than what we saw with the one coming in Thursday. I do want to point out just one thing. This is I'm going to click on it, and I think I can click on it. Yeah, there it is. This is US 26, a Sunset Highway. This is the highest camera on the east slip of the Coast Range. So 39 degrees at 5 o'clock this afternoon, and clearly you can see the highway's clean. This was covered with snow this morning. So this is evidence that snow levels did in fact rise today as we thought they would. And they're above 2,000 feet now. They're going to be all the way up to about 4,000 feet by tomorrow morning. And eventually the snow level actually gets all the way up to about 4,500 feet. And that would be a rain mix or rain at times at Government Camp up on Mount Hood tomorrow afternoon. So with that, let's go to the mountain page. again, the snow amounts so far have been amazing. These are 24-hour amounts, 24 hours. 27 inches of timberline. The base is now 126. 17 meadows, the base is 116. 7 ski bowl, base is 64. Just absolutely amazing. Government camp and all the Cascade Passes still show pretty good snow. It was light snow amounts up there today for the most part. 30 degrees is the current temperature. You see that is kind of a mess. Now look at what the snow levels do. Tomorrow, 4,000 to 4,500 feet. This is that warm push of air coming in. So government camp could have a few inches and then turn to rain while we get upwards of a foot or so. I've got 14 inches at the high end of wet, heavy snow all the way up at timberline, 6,000 feet. Snow level crashes down to 2,000 Thursday morning, 1,000 feet during the day. Here's 12 to 26 inches of snow, gusty winds early in the morning. Friday and Saturday, we're back down to where we were. Snow levels around 1,000 feet or lower at times. That goes all the way into Sunday morning. 4 to 8 inches Friday, Saturday, and then a calmer day on Sunday. So again, amazing snow totals. And if you add all these up, again, you come up to that 60, 70, even 60, 70, even 80 inches of total snow from last Sunday evening through this coming weekend. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. All right, let's look at some animations. We'll start with this one that just shows you moisture. So for the valley, this is going to be all rain. It's going to show you the liquid moisture amounts up into the mountains as well. So this is tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. So it shows that overnight tonight, we basically get a 1/4 of an inch of rain in Kelso Longview, about a 1/10 of an inch of rain in Portland, maybe less in Salem. Shows you about a 1/2 of an inch of rain in Tillamook and 6/10 or so up around Astoria. Okay. Now, tomorrow, again, the rain is steady. I don't think it ever breaks up. And as we get into the PM hours tomorrow, and then especially tomorrow night, the rain rates get heavier and heavier and heavier. And this is Sunday morning. So Sunday morning, now the front is passed. That breaks up the heaviest moisture flow. This is the national blended model, and I think these are reasonable numbers. Look at these. This shows, 2.5 inches of rain between right now and Thursday morning falling in Astoria. These numbers are not as high as what I showed you a moment ago, but these are pretty reasonable numbers, I think. 3.36 in Tillamook County. It shows about 1.5 inches in Portland, and most of the models, North American, this one, the blended model from the Weather Service, the GFS, they all average about 1.5 inches through this time frame for Portland. Shows everybody's well over 1.25 inches down through Salem and Eugene, about 1.5 inches up in Kelso Longview. Shows 1 4/10 inches up in the Seattle area. Shows very hefty moisture amounts up in the Cascades, including up in the Washington Cascades. So it just, again, it really shows you a deluge of moisture, much heavier than what we had of that Sunday evening storm. Now, this shows you snow, and I'm starting this tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. So this shows you the rising snow levels, because between now and 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, the only place getting snow are the Cascades, and they're the Olympics, and there are the Blues, okay? And these kind of pinkish tones, if you go down here and look at the legend, that's 8, 9, 10, maybe 12-inch snow amounts in some of these pockets, even more when you get up around Rainier and Baker and the northern Cascades. Now, the front comes through early Thursday morning, right? So now the front is through. Here we are Thursday morning. Now you're seeing snow start to pick up at the Coast Range. Let me go ahead and play this into Friday afternoon. Here we are Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock. This shows Mount Hood's picked up another 41 inches of snow through Friday afternoon. Crazy. It shows, in the higher elevations of the Coast Range, a foot or more. And then in the blue tones, the possibility of a good 6 inches of snow down at a certainly pass level, the higher passes that are near to above 1,000 feet in the Coast Range. And again, it shows that some of the lower elevations have a chance of a little, intermittent, brief, snow shower at times. But mostly this is all up in the mountains with hefty amounts, once again, like we saw with the Sunday night storm into Monday. Here's what the flow pattern looks like. Tomorrow, it's that warm push of air. Here's the cold air with the upper level trough that comes in during the early morning hours of Thursday. Here we are Thursday, now the cold air sinking in. The blue contour is a polar jet all the way down into Northern California once again. Let me play this through Friday. Friday, we're right in the middle of the cold air with the snow levels sitting at about 1,000 feet or lower. There's another low right here that kind of digs in for the weekend that gives us a little added oomph of added shower and snow showers for the mountains, but rain in the valley. Then we set in this cold air. The polar jet now is all the way down through Reno and all the way into the San Francisco Bay Area. Again, this is Saturday afternoon. Wow. And then Sunday during the day, now you see the cold air trough is moving off. Now we start to get some warming. Potentially we're dry on Monday. And then there's another system that comes in on Tuesday. And now you can see that trough coming in during the day Tuesday. Going to give us some rain. Polar jets back down. So that would mean the snow level on Tuesday, let me look at my notes, is right back down to about 2,000 feet in the Cascades. It's a good pool of air with the rain on Tuesday and then the showers to follow on Wednesday. And there's another system back here in the wings coming out of the Gulf of Alaska. So again, all the way through the first 10, 12 days of March, we're really active overall with plenty of days well below normal. I mean, the normal high is now 54. And my 7-day has nothing but highs in the 40s, okay? Here's where we are right now. It did warm up a little bit today. 46, these are 5 o'clock temps, by the way. 46 Salem, 46 Portland. Let's go up to Seattle. Seattle's been a very similar forecast in terms of snow and rain to what Portland has been. And this is expected to continue. Tomorrow with the warm air and the rain, all the way up to about 50. Portland could do that too. And then here's the colder air Thursday. Kind of a rain snow mix at times, but generally it's rain at low elevations around the Seattle metro, 44 a high. Near freezing, maybe some early morning snow mix of showers during the day, mainly rain, although there could be a little snow burst, but highs in the 40s. Again, this is exactly, what Portland's been seeing. Heavy snows potentially into the Sun River area, or at least some decent accumulations Wednesday overnight and Thursday morning into Thursday afternoon, Sun River and the chance of some snow in Bend. This shows Bend is mainly dry tomorrow. Any precip will be light and 53 degrees. Thursday, getting into cold air though, 27 in the morning, some snow, 44 in the afternoon. And then Friday, Saturday, snow shower chances overnight in the morning, daytime highs warming above freezing, 41 Friday, 38 Saturday. Some of the modeling was showing that there could be upwards of 6 inches of snow in Sun River. It looks like Wednesday overnight and then through the day Thursday. So we'll watch that. Lesser amounts in Bend. Sorry, I'm kind of looking at my notes that I wrote down. All right, Portland 7-day forecast, and I'll let you go. Courtesy of Hazeldale Tire Pros, great people up here in Clark County for all of your tire needs, if you will. All right, tomorrow, maybe we hit 50. I'm thinking with the steady rain, it's going to be tough to do that. So I've got 49, but the weather models show 50, so we'll see. It's a steady rain day. The heaviest rain sets up late day, overnight, into early Thursday morning. The front comes through, that breaks into showers. Snow levels are back down to 1,000 feet or lower Thursday overnight, Friday, Saturday, into Sunday morning. We get back into a mix of primarily rain at low elevations, but at times some snow showers mixed in, and at times some hail. We had plenty of hail reports that back on Monday, same type of pattern. Sunday morning, after a wintry mix, it's a drier day with just some afternoon few scattered showers and 46. Monday's dry, and then remember we have that next system coming in on Tuesday. So again, tomorrow kind of a washout, and then we have that deluge of the heavy rain Wednesday overnight, and then we have the snow levels crashing down again during the day Thursday and a Friday and Saturday. What a wild ride. Thanks for subscribing if you have. If you haven't, please do so to my channel. My weather site's portlandweather.com. I'm Rod Hill, and I'll talk to you soon.